Coming up next on This Week in Torrance.
Memorial Day is celebrated in many ways here in Torrance. Find out how your local heroes were honored.
And one company is going outside the traditional office space to conduct business. Find out how.
Then we'll tell you which Torrance school is getting a unique distinction.
Plus, construction on Crenshaw Boulevard. We'll tell you how to avoid it so it doesn't slow down your commute.
These stories and much more just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. Here are your top stories. The nation paid tribute to veterans and fallen soldiers on Memorial Day, and here in Torrance, our very own heroes were honored in a special way.
We're here today to recognize not the city, but the heroes from the city. Behind me is the monument that was constructed by the city as memorial to veterans who have given the greatest gift. They've lost their lives in combat. Today we're going to commemorate that by reading those names.
All 146 names on Torrance's Veterans Memorial Wall were read out loud this holiday. The Memorial Plaza at the corner of Torrance Boulevard and Maple Avenue was the meeting place for many remembering loved ones past and honoring those present. Members of the Torrance Historical Society hosted this Memorial Day service honoring the local men and women who've served the country in various wars. With the help of volunteers, the Torrance Historical Society continues their efforts with the Names on the Wall project, an effort to gather information about each veteran whose name is etched on the memorial and putting a face to a name. Immediately following the memorial service, guests were invited to the Torrance Historical Society and Museum in downtown Torrance for a free screening of a 23-minute documentary called Names on the Wall, which captures the research behind the Names on the Wall project.
In memory of a former Torrance resident and Manhattan Beach police officer, nearly 100 South Bay residents came out in support. Neighboring city Manhattan Beach hosted a blood drive in honor of police officer Mark Vasquez, a Torrance native and former West High School graduate. The Manhattan Beach police officer died in 2011 due to multiple myeloma, a blood disorder related to lymphoma and leukemia. Nearly 100 blood donors gave in memory of the late officer, all with the same hopes that their donation would help save hundreds of other lives, just like Officer Vasquez did day to day while on the job. Vasquez died in 2011 at the young age of 36.
Good news for local occupational centers and programs. Bill 2216, authored by Assembly Member Al Muratsuchi, just passed the Assembly Appropriations Committee by a unanimous vote. The bill would require school districts to continue to fund high school regional occupational centers and programs like Torrance's SoCal Rock. Muratsuchi was quoted saying, "These programs are critically important to ensure that our state is preparing our youth today for the jobs of tomorrow." The bill is scheduled to be heard on the Assembly floor this week.
One local 8th grader is being heard loud and clear, and he's in Washington, D.C., hoping to bring home the prestigious Spelling Bee trophy. Timothy Lau, a student at Kayamayor Middle School in Torrance, will compete in the semifinals this week with 45 other spellers. Lau is speller number 13 in the Scripps National Spelling Bee contest. Lau said to have studied anywhere from 1 to 3 hours a day to prepare for the Spelling Bee contest. Lau qualified for the National Bee by winning the LA County Scripps Regional Contest back in February. The Spelling Bee is limited to students under the age of 15 and includes students from all 50 states. The winner of the national title receives a $30,000 scholarship from Scripps, along with a $2,500 U.S. savings bond, just to name a few of the prizes.
Good luck, Timothy. Another Torrance elementary school is joining the high ranks of California's distinguished schools. Howard Wood Elementary School, located at 235th Street near Arlington Avenue, was given the 2014 Distinguished School designation, an annual award recognizing some of the state's most exemplary public schools. Wood was among this year's 424 elementary schools statewide to get this distinction. The application process requires schools to provide evidence on how they've been successful in closing the achievement gap for their students.
The award we officially found out just a few weeks ago, and it's a wonderful accolade for our school and our students. I'm very proud of the teachers and the staff and the students at our school, and we're thrilled to have received this award.
This is Wood Elementary's second time receiving this recognition. The first time was in 2006.
May is Foster Care Awareness Month, and one local business is getting involved in helping young adults. Sit and Sleep in Torrance, along with Pods of Los Angeles, are joining forces. They recently awarded a brand new bedroom set to Rains Spears, a 20-year-old student transitioning out of the foster care system. Spears is one of about 5,000 young adults transitioning out of the system, which leaves many out on the streets. Spears is one of the fortunate few selected by a local agency called AspireNet and their transitional housing placement program, which gives her a safe place to live while she attends college and works part-time. Spears was thankful for this once-in-a-lifetime gift.
If Crenshaw Boulevard is part of your daily commute, then you may want to take note. Starting this week, the Public Works Department is beginning work along the major thoroughfare as part of a 5-month-long rehabilitation project. Between 182nd and 190th Streets, drivers can expect delays on Crenshaw Boulevard due to the closure of at least one lane in each direction. Now, the project will include repairs to the pavement, curbs, gutters, sidewalks, as well as landscape updates. The city placed 6 message boards between Crenshaw Boulevard, 190th and 182nd streets to keep drivers alert when approaching the area under construction. Commuters are advised to leave a few minutes earlier due to the traffic or find an alternate routes to avoid Crenshaw Boulevard altogether.
Along with Crenshaw Rehabilitation Project, the city is beginning work to install 3 more flashing yellow arrow signals around town. Beginning at the corner of Prairie and 182nd Street, the existing foundation was removed this week, along with pulling wires and pouring of the new hydraulic concrete. Work will continue over the next 2 weeks at the corner of Sepulveda and Arlington, as well as Sepulveda and Cabrillo. The flashing yellow arrow traffic light is designed to be a more efficient left turn signal, allowing drivers to turn left after yielding to all oncoming traffic and any pedestrians in the crosswalk. Work is expected to be complete by early June. Well, still ahead, Torrance's hometown heroes are honored at Green Hills Memorial. We'll take you there.
Plus, Riviera Elementary unveils their bottle cap mural for the first time. We'll tell you what inspired this project.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
Oh dear, I can't afford that.
Charge it. You can pay it off later.
Not so fast, credit card guy.
Savings Man.
Don't let him entice you, ma'am. Credit card guy can lead you to big trouble. You need a savings plan.
You're right, Savings Man.
Get this ballpark estimate worksheet at choosetosave.org. It will help you get started.
Gee, thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org and get your ballpark estimate today.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Torrance's very own hometown heroes were honored in a big way. Crystal Garcia tells us all about it.
People easily forget the sacrifices people have to be put through. Not only the people who lost their lives, but the families who have endured that.
Families held up photos, while others carried banners with names and pictures of fallen heroes. Thousands gathered at Green Hills Memorial Park to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, our nation's veterans, and the brave men and women who serve our country now.
This day reminds us again of the high price of freedom paid by generation after generation of Americans.
The memorial featured flyovers by vintage airplanes, the release of doves, skydivers, and a 21-gun salute.
I've been a part of this for 14 years, and every year we're so proud to be out here remembering those people who sacrificed their lives so that we have the ability to assemble like this and do these things in America.
During the observance, Congresswoman Janice Hahn presented awards to some of Torrance's very own hometown heroes.
These are folks that we are recognizing today as hometown heroes in this 29th Memorial Day observance.
Started in 2012, street banners around Torrance honor local heroes who once served or are currently serving in the armed forces.
First is Major Carl Gutierrez, U.S. Army retired.
Congresswoman Hahn also thanked the Gold Star members of the community.
I always like on this day to remember our Gold Star mothers who have sadly lost a son or our daughter. And I know we have Gold Star families, but if you're a Gold Star mother here today, would you rise so that we can thank you?
Each year, the tradition at Green Hills grows and continues to allow the community to give thanks to local hometown heroes, Gold Star families, and all who give themselves to their country without asking for anything in return.
Ready! Aim! Fight! Ready! Aim! Fight! Freeze!
For Torrance City Cable, I'm Crystal Garcia.
Thanks, Crystal. This was the 29th year that Green Hills Memorial has hosted this event. It's also one of the largest ceremonies to be held in California for Memorial Day.
The South Bay Entrepreneurial Center is making big changes in Torrance, and clients couldn't be more excited. Julie Chan tells us more.
Joining the SBC is like putting your company on steroid.
Jackie Schaefer became a member of the South Bay Entrepreneurial Center shortly after opening her business in Torrance.
It's been 4.5 months now, and we have doubled our revenue. We have a vision. We have much more targeted in where we want to be.
Schaefer is among 33 members who have joined the SBEC to receive coaching and training from 36 volunteer mentors from Fortune 500 companies, venture capitalists, and local startups.
Meeting with the mentors, people that have been there and done that and failed and know what's successful, know how to incubate a business.
Chris Braun is chairman of the board for the SBEC, also president and CEO of Convade in Torrance. As a leader with a desire to help startup companies, he knows the importance of mentors.
Being able to draw from a group of people that have possibly experienced similar situations, or that they've had other life experiences that can help you making your own decisions, I think that's the biggest impact we can make.
And beginning in June, the Public Benefit Corporation, started by a group of civic and business leaders in Torrance and around the South Bay, is going virtual, saying goodbye to their office space.
It's more about being able to provide the service for the client as opposed to the physical space.
Not having the center here, I don't think it's really going to hinder them helping companies, because most companies that they help already have an office.
The SBEC is confident that going virtual will allow them to better serve their clients.
We'll be able to work with on probably a closer scale with the client members that we have, and having them meet the board members or having them meet with mentors.
Since opening doors in 2012, the SBEC has created 34 more jobs in various companies. Members combined have reached $1.85 million in sales growth, and the SBEC has offered up to $92 million of investment capital for clients.
1,000% worth it, and we will continue to be with them as they go virtual.
The SBEC plans to offer more to clients like Schaefer without the worry of overhead costs. Reporting for Torrance City Cable, I'm Julie Chan.
Thanks, Julie. While the SBEC will close its physical office doors on June 1st, more than 10 companies in Torrance have already offered space for workshops and other networking opportunities. Now, you can get more information online. Just go to thesbec.org.
A popular online website known for great deals on local restaurants and services recently expanded opening doors here in Torrance, and they're not only giving job seekers an opportunity, but boosting the local economy as well. Here's Crystal Garcia with details.
Michael Sullivan has been out of a job for over a year now.
I was laid off. I was working at a company that downsized last year. They laid off 2/3 of their sales staff.
And for many like Sullivan, struggling to find jobs, they are now hopeful with LivingSocial's recent move to Torrance.
I want to welcome all of you to the city of Torrance. On behalf of my colleagues on the Torrance City Council, we want to welcome all of you.
LivingSocial, an online marketplace, hosted an open house career fair at their new offices in Torrance, and Mayor Scotto, along with members of City Council, came out to recognize the company's expansion.
The city of Torrance is very pleased and excited when any business locates in the city of Torrance, but this particular business is really on the cutting edge of the future of people getting on the internet and looking for products and promoting their business.
After being greeted by LivingSocial recruiters, prospective employees were given tours of the new office and went home with gift bags like this.
Every section is a different team.
LivingSocial is hungry to energize local commerce and wants to add more members to their sales team committed to that goal.
We're looking for, top talent, people who are motivated, who have proven track records, who are really kind of hungry, to work for our company, and people who like to work in a fun, fast-paced environment.
The office buzzed as recruiters got to know a little bit more about hopeful job seekers like Sullivan.
Sounds like a wonderful place to work. Very relaxed environment, but very sales-oriented, which is something I'm looking for.
LivingSocial has about 2,200 employees globally, and SoCal houses 60 of those employees. They're looking to grow by adding 30 more people to their sales team.
We've just been so thrilled by the outpouring of qualified candidates in the Southern California area, and the enthusiasm, the ambition is really just been very, very inspiring.
I'm going to come back out, and I'm going to try and get an interview next week, and hopefully go from there and close the job sale, get hired.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Crystal Garcia.
Thanks, Crystal. For more information on job opportunities at LivingSocial, go to their website, LivingSocial.com, and click on jobs. Still ahead, we've got events coming up you won't want to miss. Welcome back, everybody. The City of Torrance is excited to host their annual open house on Saturday, June 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be demonstrations and displays of city vehicles, from dump trucks to fire trucks to buses. Car enthusiasts can enjoy classic, custom, and modified cars and motorcycles that will also be on display. Plus, come and check out the city's disaster preparedness booth and environmental fair, also taking place at the City Yard. They're located at 20500 Madrona Avenue. Don't miss out on fun for the whole family.
Then on Wednesday, June 11th from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., city employees are encouraged to head over to the Ken Miller Rec Center for an American Red Cross blood drive. Donors will receive 2 free tickets to the LA Galaxy game, 2 free tickets to the Laugh Factory, as well as a coupon for a free taco at Wahoo's. The process is quick and easy. You can schedule an appointment online at redcrossblood.org and enter the sponsor code City of Torrance, or call the city's Human Resources Department. That number is 310-618-2960.
Now let's go out to the sports desk with Juan Hernandez for a sneak preview of what's to come.
Juan, what do you have for us?
Hi, welcome to the Sports Desk studio. We hope everybody's refreshed and recharged after a beautiful holiday weekend. But just because Memorial Day is over doesn't mean we're going to forget those who gave us a reason to celebrate to begin with. Join the Sports Desk this week as we take to the pitch with the LA Galaxy on Military Appreciation Night. Plenty of red, white, and blue for you at 4, 6:30, and 9:30 every evening as you all kick off another South Bay summer. We'll see you there.
Thanks, Juan. Well, a local school is taking recycling to a whole new level, creating treasures out of trash. Crystal Garcia was at Riviera Elementary School to learn more about their creative ways of recycling.
It's the day everyone at Riviera Elementary has been waiting for.
Are you ready to celebrate?
Students at Riviera have been collecting bottle caps since the start of the school year, and working together has finally paid off.
To see trash turn into art, and the power in that, I think, is very important for our students.
For over a year now, Riviera made huge strides in becoming the eco-friendly school it is now, thanks to the leadership of the school's green team, started by one of Riviera's parents.
I saw that there were just trash cans all over the campus, and at lunch it was all trash cans. Every single thing those kids brought in their lunches was going into the trash.
The green team consists of about 35 students. Those students help keep the campus green and bring down the school's trash from 12 bags a day to just 2 by separating all of the school's garbage.
We do a lot of recycling and we do a lot of reducing, but the reusing portion is the part that I think that sometimes is lacking.
Christina Burrows, a new parent at Riviera, just moved here when she presented this idea of the bottle cap mural. Just another way to help Riviera stay on the path of their eco-revolution.
I love the vision. So a parent had an idea. Mrs. Burrows had an idea to do the bottle top contest. The kids loved it. We celebrated at our flag assemblies the successes, which classes had collected the most, how many pounds our entire school collected. And so that process alone was really exciting for our students.
Parents joined in on the project, helping their kids collect over 400 pounds of bottle caps. And our local Lowe's hardware store helped bring the mural to life by donating all of the plywood, screws, and paint needed to make the vision a reality. And of course, the mural would not be complete without an artist's design. That artist is Lexi Rampolla, a 5th grader at Riviera.
Let's give Lexi a big round of applause.
I wanted to do something to do with the recycle sign, and then maybe throw in like something to do with our school, so I chose the Roadrunner.
During the unveiling ceremony, a representative on behalf of State Senator Ted Lieu recognized Riviera Elementary, Christina Burrows, and Lexi Rampolla for their work on the new eco-friendly 8x8 bottle cap mural.
Now that this bottle cap mural has been unveiled, the next step is to find a nice spot for it here on campus. In the meantime, the Roadrunners will continue to recycle, reduce, reuse. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Crystal Garcia. Back to you.
Thanks, Crystal. Talk about turning trash into treasures. The Grade of Green is a nonprofit group founded in Manhattan Beach by 4 mothers. Now they help schools around the South Bay and cover all facets of environmental stewardship, including trash, electricity, chemical, water, and emissions reduction.
Interesting project.
Wasn't that?
That's for sure.
Well, that's it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.